Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crazy Women Country. I'm Donna, and today I am here with Miss Olivia Lynn. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am wonderful. I will say it is kind of hot yet in Florida, but how's the weather over there in the UK?
Well, it's supposed to be cold and windy. I mean, yesterday it was absolutely freezing and it was raining, but today we've had blistering sunshine for some reason. You never know what you're going to get in the UK, to be honest.
Oh, well, I was really hoping to hear that cold weather personally, just because of the hot. But it's okay. I'm happy that you have really nice weather. I don't want to jinx it for you. Okay. Oh, so we'd love to start with a difficult question here.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us, who is Olivia Lynn?
That is a difficult question. Most people probably don't think that's difficult, but it is. Olivia Lynn is not only a stage name, but it is my actual name. So you know how some artists have like stage names?
Mm-hmm.
Olivia Lynn is my actual name. So first name and last name. I'm 17 years old. And I'm a singer. I've been singing since I was about 4 properly. But I've loved music my whole entire life. And I don't know, I've had a feeling inside of me that I have to become a singer. That's what I have to do. It's my dream, it's my destiny. And I love music so much to the point that I teamed up with a management team last year and released my first song in September 2021. And from there, more songs have been released, more songs have been written. And yeah, it's kind of weird to try and describe yourself, but I'm a country artist. So for anyone who obviously doesn't know, I do country pop, which is a mix of country, like think of Dolly Parton, and then chuck in pop artist. Chuck in any pop artist, and then you get Taylor Swift or Shania Twain. So very poppy, but not too poppy, very country, but not too country. But yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that blended mix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I agree. Sometimes it's so hard to, people don't always like to talk about themselves. I think it's just out of nature. Sometimes we're like, yeah, I'm just me and that's it,
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, so your first release, I believe, was Modern Girl. Am I correct?
Yes, correct.
That's a great song.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So while we're talking about your releases here, your newest release, Ain't It a Shame? Tell us about that song. What inspired it? The writing behind it?
So, Ain't It a Shame is the first song I've actually written just myself. So that's a fact that not a lot of people know, is that Modern Girl and the other songs they were co-written. So I had my inputs, but there was someone else with me. But Ain't It a Shame is my first ever song I have written by myself, no help, nothing. And each of my songs have different meanings. And this song, Ain't It a Shame, is about being controlled or about being told what to do. So I'm a very stubborn person, especially when it comes to being told what to do. And I have a boyfriend, and it's actually such a weird story. We broke up last year, but we got back together and everything's fine. But when we broke up, he was very he's never been in a relationship before. I've been brought up by my parents, my mum and my dad, to stand my ground. My dad's always taught me, never let a man tell you what you can and can't do. Never let a man tell you what you can and can't wear or what you can and can't say. And never to rely on anyone, a woman or a man. Always be able to do things for yourself. And I if I didn't have that advice, I think I'd be stuck. I really appreciate that. So I've always been taught that. And my boyfriend back then, he never really understood any of it. And had a bit of a control issue. And it wasn't just him. I've had it from other men in my life as well. Men who are supposed to be family, men who are supposed to be my close friends, constantly telling me what I can and can't say. Don't sit like that. That's not ladylike. Don't wear that. That'll make you look a certain way. And I've even had women tell me if I wear something, it will make me look either like a prude or make me look, not very nice. So this is a song to pretty much say, I will do what I want. If I'm doing it and I'm confident and I look good doing it, I'm going to do it. I will say what I want. I'm a respectful human being. I'm not going to, I will say what I want and I'll do what I want and I will wear what I want. I always go by, I was born to look this way for a reason. Everyone's different. Shake what your mama gave you, whatever it is. Yeah. And so this is kind of what that song is about. That was kind of a long explanation. I apologize for that. But that's what the song's about. And I really think everyone can interpret the song differently. So obviously I've said who mine's about. So I know there's some people out there who have been told not to say something about their parents or by their friends. And I think everyone can kind of use this kind of song to, think back and go, do you know what, actually, I'm my own person. I control my body. I control what I say, what I do, what I wear. This is my life, not someone else's. So you may do as you please. So this is what that song is about. And I'm so, so proud of it because obviously this is the first one I've written and I just love the meaning behind it as well. I've always been one to kind of tell people, do what you want, do what makes you laugh, do what makes you smile. There's no point trying to live your life through someone else. So yeah.
Absolutely. I'm glad you went to that long explanation because that's exactly how I felt when I was listening to it. I'm like, that's a great, just a great message for everyone. I mean, there's nothing better than that. And yeah, I totally agree with it in the fact that, no one should tell anyone else really what they should or shouldn't do. Unless it's, like obviously you shouldn't probably be mean to other people. That I would probably say to someone, don't be mean to other people. But other than that, otherwise, I think maybe the only thing my mom may have ever said was, if you can't say anything nice, try not to say anything at all, or just shut your mouth. Or that kind of, I think that's just making the world a better place. And I think that's what we all need to do more of. Just be better people and just encourage everyone to be themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I did read in your bio, you love Dolly. So we definitely have that in common because, I've loved Dolly. I probably loved Dolly before you were born. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But tell me, other than Dolly, what other female artists have inspired you? Doesn't have to be country. It can be anyone. And even family members.
So my mum is a massive inspiration to me, and my nana. I grew up in a very musical, orientated family, and my mum, before she had us kids, she really wanted to be an actress and a singer. But she, I'm so grateful because she is my mum, but she decided to be our mum instead. And, she didn't get that opportunity. So she's a massive inspiration to me. I sometimes feel, she never got to follow through with her dreams. I want to make my mum proud. And I don't know, she just means a lot to me. And she's got a beautiful voice as well. And other artists, this is such a random one because she is so not country, but I just love this woman. It's Lady Gaga. I have a soft spot for her. The way she performs, her confidence and just how she doesn't care, I want that. I need more of that. And it's just her outfits, her craziness, her phases, just her shows are, I really want to watch a Lady Gaga show. And I know for a fact that if I watched it, I don't think any other show would be able to top it. She's phenomenal. And her songs as well. I grew up on Lady Gaga and Pussycat Dolls before, they're the two artists I grew up on. And then I definitely say, country-wise, obsessed with Shania Twain. She puts the pop in country pop. She is amazing at it. She knows how to do it and she's been doing it perfectly. And then I definitely say Taylor Swift as well. Taylor and Shania are the two country pop icons. Obviously, I love Dolly as well, but the two country pop icons that I do have a soft spot for.
Those are all great women. All great. No offense, but who doesn't love Lady Gaga? She just has,
honestly,
great written songs, even if she didn't sing them. She's written for other people, amazing
She
writer,
does.
music. She does everything. That's amazing. But yeah, and she's just so inspirational too. Like just wants everyone to be themselves and yeah.
Yeah, no, I
So
agree. I think her people don't realize that Lady Gaga's songs as well have like such great meaning behind them and such
yes.
great like power behind them as well. So, and not only that, she's also an actress, and I want to be an actress as well. So she's doing brilliant.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so what would be the ideal role for you? Your first major starring role in a movie or TV?
Oh, well, I've always like I love horror films like
Yeah.
so bad. I have a weird obsession with them. I love them so much. So I would love to be in a horror film or like a action kind of like horror. So you have you ever watched like Hunger Games?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
like a kind of film like that would be amazing. But then the other side of me is like, how awesome would it be to be a Disney princess? Like Cinderella, the movie Cinderella, the like the human one, not the cartoon, when it came out, I was in awe. I was like, oh my gosh, like I just want that to be me. Like I just want to be in anything, to be honest. I'll take any role. But they're definitely the two that have like that would probably be my ideal. But honestly, I'll take anything.
Wonderful. Oh, that sounds exciting, no matter what. Yeah. I mean, especially when you said horror movie, I'm thinking the first things that go through my head because obviously we're in October here doing the filming right now. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking all the Halloween, the last Halloween's coming out with Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Myers. And so I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of these. I'm like, yep, all these good horror movies coming out, that have been out.
Honestly, I love.
So, oh, well, there you go, everyone. You just got a sneak peek of what Olivia really loves.
Yeah, exactly right.
Horror movies. There you go. Oh, would you like to do our 20 crazy questions now?
Yes. I'm nervous, but yes.
Okay, don't be nervous. I promise. We won't get arrested yet. Oh, so I'll start off with tell me what's your dance like nobody's watching song? The song that you absolutely have to like dance to, whether it's at the
Oh,
supermarket or wherever.
oh gosh, that is a hard one. Probably Born This Way, Lady Gaga. Yeah, I love that song.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it
So
is.
in your opinion, following up to that, what is like the best workout song?
Oh, that is actually a really good one. There is one song that I always listen to, but I can't remember what it's called. Mm. Oh my God, that's such a difficult question. I love this, but it's so difficult. I definitely say like, hmm, I actually have no idea. Maybe I like musical theatre songs. So I feel like a musical theatre song for working out, or maybe a very upbeat song. I'm trying to think really. Do you know what actually? I'd say Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. That is a really
Yes.
good workout song. It's so like
Mhm.
empowering that like you
Yes.
proper get into the workout. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, just like I'm very like I love certain songs just for lyrics. So when I heard The Man that she wrote, I was like, "Oh, that's so
Oh,
good. That was great."
that
That's like
song
yeah.
is amazing.
Oh, so tell me, I don't know how many concerts you've been to yet, but tell me your top 2 concerts.
Woo. One Direction. That was when I was really young, but I just think that one because me and my mum had like a great time, and that
Yeah.
just holds like a lot of memories, like childhood memories for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd also say Ed Sheeran. His concert
Oh,
was phenomenal, like absolutely amazing. Fireworks, LEDs, like oh, it was awesome. So yeah,
beautiful. Those sounds like awesome concerts.
yeah.
So tell everyone a recommended artist or album they need to listen to before they die.
Hmm. I can give an artist, not an album. I can give an artist,
Mm-hmm.
Aretha Franklin. So
Mm.
underrated. That woman is just phenomenal. Her voice, her lyrics, the music, everything is just amazing. So Aretha Franklin, 100%.
I love her.
She's phenomenal.
Great recommendation.
Yeah.
So, do you have any guilty pleasure music? The music that you listen to all the time, but no one else really knows that you listen to it?
I listen to rap and people don't expect that. I absolutely love rap. And I've always said if I was able to do a collab, I'd love to do a collab with like a rapper. I think that'd be awesome.
I'm interested. I'm waiting for that to be released. Let me know when that happens.
Honestly.
Yeah, because that'd be cool.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
These two are cool.
Yeah. So hypothetically, if I was in the UK and I came to you and said, I need to hide a dead body, do you know a good place?
Uh, Probably not. I would like, watching horror films, you would think I do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
No, I actually don't. And where I live as well is so like random. Like there's literally nothing here. But yeah, maybe I need to watch more horror films for that one.
Oh. So, do you have a game plan for zombie apocalypse?
Oh, do you know what? I love this interview right now. I actually love this because you were just asking all the correct questions. No one has asked me this. I am obsessed. Me and my mum talk about like we need to be prepared for a zombie apocalypse. It's gonna happen one day. I'm telling you, it will happen. Either it will be a disease, it will be like something in a scientist lab gone wrong. Something is gonna happen, and my game plan like would be to stay like make our house like our like base because our house is like very secure and we just secure it like more. And in our neighborhood, we could literally close our neighborhood off so no one could get in. So I feel like we'd close our neighborhood off and then we'd go in like little groups, like all the kids would stay, and then like the strongest in the group or like the strongest in the group would go out in little packs to go out like food shopping and like essentials and stuff and just like raid shops. And it's kill or be killed in a zombie apocalypse, and you have to survive and you've got to do what you got to do. So, and one thing people forget is to kill a zombie, get it in his head. Don't like stab it anywhere else, get it in his head. But anyway, yeah, I'm really passionate about that one. I'm so glad you asked.
Okay, so now I'm gonna follow up with a random more question into the zombie apocalypse, because I've been having these conversations of we've never seen zombies in snow. So a Canadian artist had said to me, I've never seen them in the cold weather, so we just have to go up to the mountains of Canada here and where there's snow all year round, and there we're good to go. I'm like,
oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
I was like, that's a total epiphany. Although we have to like, get our own food, hunt or whatever and things like that. But I'm like, wow.
Okay, that's actually a good idea. I didn't even clock that. Like, I didn't realize that is right. I've never seen them in cold weather.
Yeah. Although we're gonna probably see a zombie movie coming out with like zombies in snow now, like in Antarctica or something, right?
Honestly.
Tell us, what job do you feel that you would be terrible at doing?
I'd probably be terrible at like any sort of fitness job, because I'm just like awful. Like I just wouldn't know what to do. I like tried to be that girl. Those like girls you see who like go to the gym and like these healthy breakfasts and all this. I try and be like that, but I just can't do it. I bought a gym membership. I went for 3 days. I never went again. Never ever again. Till this day I've never gone. So yeah, definitely something to do with the gym.
Oh. So if you won the lottery, what's the first thing you would do?
Buy a house. It depends obviously how much, but if it was like quite a lot, I'd definitely
big lottery. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy a house. And not like a small house either. Like I'd buy a family house, so I'm like ready for like a family. But yeah, family house.
Perfect. Love that. Most of us have been like, I have to say, whenever I ask that question, most of our ideals around that have really been based on common sense and pay off debts or buy a house or things like that. I love it. Some people are like, you think of something extravagant when you ask someone that, but no, we've been really pretty human about it. I'm impressed. Yeah. Tell us, what's the last thing you read?
Oh, the last thing I read, this is so random. A book about Stanislavski, I think that's how you say it. About his acting the system and the methods that he used.
Yeah. Interesting book.
Yeah.
Definitely a book recommendation for anyone getting into that, huh?
Yeah, if you're getting into acting, then yeah. If not, it's pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie.
So do you prefer boots or heels?
Oh my gosh, no way to asking this question. I don't know. Oh, I'm a sucker for heels. It's gotta be heels. It's gotta be heels.
Oh, that's great. Love it. So I know you would play the current you if there was a movie about your life, but up till the current you, who would play you or who would you want to play you in a movie about your life?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I would want Margot Robbie to play me. Yeah, Margot
Nice.
Robbie.
That is awesome. Okay, so this next question is a little difficult. And I know it's a little different in the UK, so I'm going to ask very simply, where's Waldy? I'm sorry, where's Wally?
Oh my gosh, that's the guy with the red and yellow,
Yes.
red and white stripes, isn't he?
Yeah.
I
I
have
almost said
no
where's Waldo
idea.
because that's what he is in the US. He's Waldo, and I almost do that all the time when I'm talking to anyone
Yeah.
in the over the ponds, if you will. So
Yeah. God knows. Probably in Asda right now, getting a meal deal. I don't know. Who knows?
oh. In your opinion, what's the best thing since sliced bread?
Mm. Oh my gosh.
It can be anything.
Hmm.
Anything.
That is really difficult question.
Maybe the puppy? Huh? Huh? Chihuahuas?
Yeah, maybe chihuahuas. Okay, I'm gonna say two things:
Yes.
and chihuahuas and peanut butter. I love peanut butter.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for it.
Oh, but who doesn't love chihuahuas? If you don't love chihuahuas, I don't know. As people that don't love dogs, I'm like, what? Like, I don't get it. I'm one of those people.
Honestly,
I don't get it. So, so would you rather cook or order in?
cook.
Do you have a favorite meal?
Well, oh sorry, Alice. Well, not really. Do you know what actually I do? I love vegetable stir fry, but I have to make it myself because the one that I order when I get Chinese, it has water chestnuts, I think they're called, and mushrooms, and I don't like that. So I make my own, and it's so much better.
Oh, nice. In your opinion, what's the worst pizza topping?
I would say any meat. I'm not vegetarian. I only eat chicken.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't eat any other meat but chicken. So I definitely say pepperoni. That is a big no. I would even accept pineapple on pizza. I'd rather accept pineapple than pepperoni. I don't know why.
Oh, I will say the biggest one over the year that lately I've been talking about is everyone saying about the pineapple. Like that was a big yay or nay. Like it was not, people are like, yeah, okay, but no, it was like yes or no, like anchovies, yes or no. Like it was,
Yeah, so controversial.
it is. I'm like, oh my God, I'm starting a whole controversial pizza page, I think.
Honestly.
Oh, so what do you wish would magically clean itself? The house, the
Oh.
car, everything.
I would say I wish the floors would hoover themselves
Mm.
because I don't mind wiping things down. I don't mind cleaning things, but hoovering, I hate it. To lug a big heavy hoover around is just awful.
We'll have to start getting the over here. We've had a lot of the stick vacuums, and they're really good. They're becoming efficient. We'll have to start sending more over to the UK now because
What
I'm
are
like,
stick vacuums?
so it's not a heavy vacuum. It's a very light. It's like probably about like a 2 foot vacuum, like the mini vacuums that you get, like the handheld ones.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what they do is they add like the longer. It just looks like a big stick, and then the bottom part that rolls. So it's called a stick vac, and it's so great. They are awesome. I mean, they have like plug-in and plugless, like cordless, like for lithium batteries and all that cool stuff. So I'm like, this is like one of the coolest inventions ever to me. Like,
I would love a cordless hoover. That sounds better
yeah,
than I hate the cords. They're so
yeah,
annoying.
I agree. Okay, so we'll put that on your birthday list, everyone. If you want to buy Olivia something for birthday or Christmas, yeah. Oh, so tell me something on your bucket list.
Oh, to swim with pigs in, I think it's Bora Bora they do it. But to swim with pigs, that is on my bucket list.
Nice. Nice. I love that. That's pretty cool. Although that
Yeah.
makes me a little nervous because they're wild, aren't they? But I guess
Yeah,
they're used to people and they don't, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Make sure you send me some pictures.
I will. I
That,
will.
that would be cool though, anyway. Oh, if you could be any person like Dolly Parton or Shania Twain or a position like CEO or I don't know, a doctor, an actress, whatever, who or what position would you want to be for the day and why?
I would want to be someone like maybe Ariana Grande, because she is an actress and a singer, and she's got her own beauty line as well. And I'm really into that. So definitely Ariana Grande.
That's a great one. That is
Yeah.
definitely a great one. So, do you have any words of wisdom that you live by? Oh, Alice has turned around. She's saying, "They're like, hi, I'm here too."
She's
So
like,
sweet.
hi.
Yeah, for anyone just listening to the podcast, sorry, you're missing out on cute little Chihuahua puppy sitting there hanging out. Like, can I hang out here, Mom?
She's so cute. My words of wisdom would be. Oh, this is hard. I have a few, but number one would be treat people how you want to be treated. That'd be my first one. And then my second one would be don't give up. I know that sounds just so boring and so like, oh, I hear it all the time, but generally don't, no matter what the situation. It could be your career, it could be a job, it could be, I don't know, an award you're trying to get, or it could be in life in general. Obviously, it was mental health awareness, and I know life can get really tough sometimes, but no matter the situation, do not give up because there is always, and I promise you, a light at the end of the tunnel with everything. I've been there, I've done it, I've worn a t-shirt, and I couldn't be prouder. And I'm so happy that I'm still here. So never give up on your dreams. Keep going, keep being confident, keep being you. Don't change for anyone. And love yourself, because trust me, if you don't love yourself now, when you get older, you're going to really, really regret on how harsh you were on your younger self, and it's going to be sad. So love yourself while you still can.
That is so beautiful. And for you being so young, that is just like so beautiful to hear. Because there are people, and I'm 40. Okay, so you can hear people my age not saying stuff that like that awesome, and it's like it's so great that you're like so wise beyond your years.
Thank you.
Oh, so what is going on for the rest of this year? You have some some shows coming up, maybe some gigs, some more co-writing, maybe some writing, some co-writing. What are your plans for the rest of the year?
I've got a few gigs coming up. I've got two this weekend to celebrate Diwali, which is lovely. And then I also have one coming up soon, which is for BBC, which is a radio. I don't know if you guys have BBC. I'm not sure. You probably don't, but BBC is like quite a big radio where like in the UK. So I'm doing a BBC gig, which is like amazing, and because there's going to be so many opportunities there, which is really fun. And then I'm still writing songs. I've already written like six or seven songs that I'm still waiting to be properly produced and then released. And then fingers crossed, I'm working on an album. So I hope these will all be done very, very soon. Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Yeah. Definitely excited for the new music when it gets all released and produced and all that. And
you will love. I've got this one song coming up. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what it's called.
Okay, don't say what it's called. Don't say what it's called. When you're ready to release it or you're getting close to it, just give me a call and we can do a live feed sometime. Yes. We can do a live feed and be like, hey, I'm gonna have this new song coming out. We can just do it live on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or wherever you want to go live. We'll do it. And we'll just talk about it then.
But I know you will love it. Like, you will love this new one. If you liked Ain't It a Shame, you will love this new one. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's been a pleasure having you on, Olivia, and you are welcome back anytime.
Thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed it. And this interview was amazing as well. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. And thank you, friends, for joining us for another episode. Have a great day, everyone. If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.